Hi. Okay, so the transitions in Sun Salutation B. So you've already got your video in YouTube or in our content library that shows all the transitions in Sun Salutation A and in Sun Salutation Classical, Sun Salutation C. So all of those transitions are needed in Sun Salutation B, but there's just a couple of extra things that I want to show you. So we begin and end Sun Salutation B in chair pose. The way that I cue it might not be the same as you would do it in other classes, but it's not 100 miles away. So what I would normally say is I'd bring you to the top of the mat, and I'd ask you to either bring your big toes together or your feet hip width apart. I normally then say chair pose, and if you know chair pose, you just go straight there in whatever way you like. If you're waiting for my cue, I'll probably say inhale your arms up and exhale to bend your knees. Okay, so it's quite straightforward. Inhale to reach up, exhale to drop down into the chair, and then you'll take your variations. And on the first round of Sun Salutation B, I usually hold the class in chair pose and Warrior 1 for 5 breaths. Only the first chair, not the second chair, unless I'm feeling that way inclined, which I sometimes am. Okay, so what happens when you finish your 5 or 1 breath in chair? So you'll inhale, you'll exhale into a forward fold, so you tip forward from your hips, and then you'll be into your inhale, and then you'll be going back to plank. So that is the same as classical and Sun Salutation A. On the way back, you will have come from downward facing dog to the top of the mat, halfway lift, then you'll fold, so again, exactly the same as the other Sun Salutations, and then from your forward fold, you'll sweep your arms up and bend your knees on the same breath. You'll breathe in, and then exhale to mountain, Samastitihi, to finish the salutation. Okay, so let's hinge at the hips. We've arrived at the final forward fold, and then from the fold, on one inhale, we'll bend the knees, we'll sweep the arms up, and then we'll exhale, and we're back to mountain. Okay, so Warrior 1, getting in and out of Warrior 1. So obviously we do this twice, once on the right and once on the left. So in classical Ashtanga, you would go straight from downward facing dog into Warrior 1. So you would be here, you've stepped back into plank, you've done your upward facing chaturanga, you've done your upward facing dog, and you've landed in down dog. On an inhalation, and this is all one breath, you'll step your right foot forward, drop your back foot down, and inhale up. And then your next breath is your exhale, where you'll bring your hands down and at the same time pivot back onto the ball of your left foot. Okay, so on the other side, we're in down dog. Inhale to step forward, to drop the heel and come up. So all one breath. If you're with me, let's do that one more time. So down dog. And the cue will be something like right foot to Warrior 1. So right foot comes forward, left foot drops down, inhaling, up. Exhaling, it'll be back to plank. Okay, so other side, downward facing dog. Inhale to Warrior 1, left side, left foot forward, right foot back, inhale, and exhale, hands down, and you'll be back in your plank. Okay, so that's one way of getting to Warrior 1. If it's a challenge for you to bring your right foot forward into the lunge warrior position, you can take an extra breath and go into three-legged dog. So you've landed in down dog. Teacher says Warrior 1, you can inhale, exhale to step forward, and then you're back where you should be. Foot down at the back, inhale, Warrior 1. Exhale, hands down. Let's do that on the other side. Downward facing dog. Left leg three-legged dog. Stepping forward, exhale, drop your back foot. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands to the mat. Plank pose. And then you're coming into your chaturanga. Okay, so remember that you can either step straight forward or take your three-legged dog. To give you a little bit of extra momentum, might also help you find a little space by coming high onto your toes at the back and bringing your knee really close in so that you can get a bit more oomph with the front foot. Although, remember, not an oomph with a stomp. Okay, so pretty much showed you the transition out of it as well, which is after you've gone into your warrior, on your inhalation, and then you've held it for however many breaths, 5, sometimes 3, or 1. You'll exhale to frame your foot and pivot around on the back foot at the same time, and then step to plank. I always have to rearrange my plank. After all these years, I still don't seem to be able to do this elegantly. And then you go to knees, chest, chin if you want, or chaturanga. Okay, so left side, warrior one, inhaling, exhaling, hands frame the left foot, back to plank, and chaturanga, and upward facing. And then that is it. Namaste.